I think we have seen a good quality game from both sides. The first half was quite cautious for both teams. Neither of the teams wanted to open up. There were a couple of chances from Juraj Kucka and Marek Hamšík. And then in the second half, we knew that the game would open up more. This game was very important for both teams. Obviously, for us, it was important to get at least a point, and for Sweden, well, to win. And we could see in the second half, especially the individual qualities of Sweden, especially in the final third. They created various chances, and our goalkeeper, Martin Dubravka, saved us various times. But then, unfortunately, there was a penalty, and they opened the scoring. We had to react. We changed to the formation to 4-1-4-1. We tried to do something, but we're short of time, so we lost, and I'm really sorry because the players put in 100% into the game, and we're really happy, to be here and to be playing these tough games against the European elite. Thank you. Emmanuel, your question, please.
Dominika, nech sa páči otázka.
Dominika, your question,
Ja by som
please.
sa chcela spýtať v porovnaní so
I would like
zápasom,
to
s víťazným
ask,
zápasom proti
compared
Poľsku,
to
ste urobili
our
dve zmeny
win
v základnej
against Poland,
zostave.
you made
Skúste
two
vysvetliť
changes
taktický
in the
zámer
lineup.
nasadenia Hrošovského a
Could you
Kostelníka, ako
explain
ste
the
s nimi
changes?
teraz po zápase spokojní?
Martin Kostelník and Patrik Hrošovský, and are you happy with the changes? Well, Hrošovský, he was in the lineup because Jakub Hromada had some problems with the hamstring after the game against Poland, and this game was going to be very tough. Sweden are very physical, so you have to really keep the pace with them. That's why we decided for Patrik Hrošovský, and I'm happy with his performance. As regards Martin Kostelník, that's a similar situation. We wanted to neutralize the left side of Sweden, Augustinsson, and so we had to cover it, and Petr Pekarík had the task of covering Forsberg. I think in the first half it worked quite well. Then in the second half, Petr Pekarík asked me to take him off, and Kostelník moved to the right back, and we put in Lukáš Harvaslín as a fresh player. After the first half, it seemed that we could neutralize Swedish defense. Why, in your opinion, it didn't work quite well? Well, we have to be aware of who we played. They are 18th in FIFA ranking. We are 36th, and if they are there, it means that there is certain consistency in their performance. This year they haven't lost a game. They managed to draw against Spain, so they are very effective and have a lot of individual qualities as well. So it was expected that they would have chances, and they try to neutralize our style of play. And obviously for us, it was really tough to play against such an opponent. They didn't score from open play, only from a penalty. I would also like to ask about the penalty, because we heard Martin Dubravka after the game. He was quite angry. He thought that his challenge, his tackle, wasn't really for a penalty. So what do you think about that? I will not make any comment on the performance of the referees. Okay, so another question I would like to ask about our attack, because we had no shot on target today. Well, we had shots, but you are right that no shot on target, and that's something in which we wanted to be more effective today. You know, there was a chance of Ondrej Duda from outside the penalty box and Marek Hamšík. And well, obviously, we prepared for Sweden, and Sweden prepared for us. So you could see they were prepared for Robert Mack and also for our midfield. You know, they tried to, close us down. We didn't have as much space as we did in against Poland. They managed to steal the space from us. So it was difficult to make runs, and we were not clinical in finishing. Thank you. Next question, please. Jan Jasenka. Good afternoon. I would like to ask about the situation in our group. At the moment, it's quite dramatic. So how do you perceive it ahead of the game against Spain? Well, it's quite even. And I'm happy that we have contributed to this situation. You know, we came here as an outsider, so everyone counted with 3 points, getting 3 points against us, but we managed to beat very strong Poland, and we were close to a draw against Sweden. So I'm happy about that, and I'm an optimist, and I know that we came here to play 3 games. We will prepare very responsibly, and I'm sure we will show the same approach and attitude, and hopefully there may be a small miracle against Spain. One more question from Jan. So what do you think about our chances to progress from the group ahead of the game against Spain? Difficult to say. Of course, those 3 points we have, well, it's, it would be just a speculation to say whether those 3 points would be enough if we don't get any points against Spain. For me, the most important thing is that we showed certain things in this game that we practice in trainings. And I think we dominated certain stretches of the game, so we are making progress. But of course, we weren't that good in the final third, but we are trying to build the team, and I think these tough games we're playing here are helping us. For me personally, it would be difficult, kind of to see what's going to happen in other games and speculate. For me, it's important to be motivated and to believe in our dreams and maybe believe in miracles. Good afternoon. I would like to ask about the substitutions of Marek Hamšík and Petr Pekarik, whether there were any health reasons, and how did those substitutions affect the second half? Petr Pekarik asked to be taken off. He had already, signaled to me that he was having some issues with a hamstring. He had already some troubles after the game against Poland. So we agreed, to make that substitution. And as regards Marek Hamšík, we had agreed that when we would see that his energy levels are going down, we would make a substitution. Thank you.